Let's drive the Grand Wagoneer. Saturday morning, might as well. Morning, everybody. Scott with Schmidt Samber Ranch. You guys hear the whippoorwill? Saturday morning, and we're getting started. Gonna head down here to the shop, and one of the things that people do on the internet is they order something through the mail and it comes in a box, and then they open the box and surprise their viewers with what's inside. So behind this phone, under my arm, I have a box. We're going to go in the shop here and open it up and see what's in the box. I'm going to clean up down here today too, maybe. Okay. What is in the box? We have to put water in there. But because there's an address on top of that, so I don't guess I want everybody to see that. But I gotta get my knife and open this box up. Okay. That is pretty messy stuff. I'm gonna get it everywhere, but there seems to be well, I just go for it. There we go. I got some of it all over the floor, but what is in the box? One dozen eggs. Not just any eggs. These are really dark brown hatching eggs. Individually wrapped. That's pretty nice, actually. So, I'm gonna have to use both hands, but I'm gonna take these, put them in our hatching trays, or our incubating trays. And we're gonna set these eggs real quick this morning. So I'll get those unwrapped, put them in there, and turn you guys back on here in just a minute. Okay. So this one, you can see right there, it was cracked. But this one, I cracked myself. So we're gonna wind up with 10, and I have another dozen ordered that should be in the next day or so. We're gonna get these set in there. We're gonna try to get them set in there. Those are Black Copper Maran. probably can't hear me, you're hearing that fan in there. Those are Black Copper Maran eggs. And they lay a really dark egg. You can see right there. This one's not any good, but, and it was, I cracked it trying to get it unwrapped right there, unfortunately. Wish that wouldn't have happened, but, and that one was already cracked, like I said. But we've got those set. I filled this bucket with water, and one thing I gotta do is keep that lid on there. There's bugs get in here. Bugs get in this room because of this light, which I leave off most time. They get in here. They plug this. This is the water that supplies water into this, which supplies humidity. All right, so gotta turn the egg turners on, which I just turned it on to automatic, and we will see. I'll keep an eye on it. There's a way to test it, which we've done before. It's working, so I'll just make sure it's turning over the next few hours here. I'll make sure it turns. So we've got another dozen coming. I got a mess here, but I got a mess everywhere. I'll walk this out to the dumpster. We've got another dozen of eggs coming, and hopefully they're in today. If they show up today, we'll set those. Oh, there's one other thing. Yeah, I got the, last time we hatched eggs, I didn't have one of these. Got a little indoor humidistat or hydrometer. So, need to put it together, get stuck in there. It also shows the temperature. Guys, things are really hard to do one-handed. So, I'm gonna get this battery put in there. Maybe I can do that with you guys. That battery is plastic wrapped. I'm not gonna be able to get that. So, well, anyway, I'll get this, put it in there, and we'll get it started and put in here. And I'll check and see with Grok what we want the humidity to be. I think somewhere between 55 and 60%. So, all right, see you in a minute. Okay, that is saying 71%, but I think, I kind of like that deal. That's gonna be pretty neat. This one's reading 100, right at it, 99, which I think is pretty close to what we want. That one will get up there in just a minute. 68%, it's a little high maybe, and I'll do some checking, but our humidity outside is pretty high. So we gotta take this, walk it over to the dumpster, get rid of it. Got the sunrise coming up this morning. It's supposed to be a pretty day. We got a chance of rain. There's some rain out west. I don't think it's gonna make it here. Looks like it's gonna peter out before it makes it here, but we could use a little rain. We can always use rain though, in my opinion. So, okay. Eggs are set, got some more on the way, hopefully anyway. So, I am going to go to coffee with the K-Wood this morning. And where is the van? Oh, parked the van in the shop. So, all right, see you guys in a little bit. All right, eggs are set. headed to coffee with the K-Wood, and I'm hoping the old G-Wagon can make it to the fueling station. My favorite vehicle, I've shown you guys before, but the Grand Wagoneer, 1988. It needs a paint job, but the interior is in pretty good shape. Radio doesn't work, or I'd be playing Bad Moon on the Rise. Well, no, I'd get copyright infringements on YouTube. So I'm singing it in my head anyway. There's a bad moon on the rise. Well, there's a sun on the rise right now. So we're going to try to make it to the fueling station, get a cup of coffee, solve all the world's problems. Then we'll see where the day leads us. I think we're going to hook the tractor up to the disc and disc downstairs. See you in a minute. Trying to put some fuel in the G-Wagon. And they didn't make these with cords on them back then. So you set it up here and you forget about it. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's what happened a lot. Pretty cool vehicle. I'm not going to put much in it. I just told him I just put 4 or 5 gallons in it because it sets a lot and this fuel with ethanol goes bad. So I just put a few gallons in it just to make it for a little road trip to Mino and back. Okay. I gave us a quarter tank. We'll make it. Made it back from coffee. We're going to see what we're setting at here on the incubator. Well, the egg turner's working, and we're at 101 and 65. So we got to turn that temperature down just a little bit. I think we want to be at 99. There's me. But I'll get that adjusted and then we're going to get on the tractor. See you in a minute. We are going to get this tractor hooked up to the disc and go do some disking. That little field right over there to the north of the shop, we're going to disc it up today. Take you guys along. I don't know if you guys can see this. Try to show you. Do you see those little suckers sitting right there? They just lit me up. Look at that one right there. He's like wanting to sting. I was underneath here hooking this up, and those suckers stung the living you know what out of me. Wow, like I got shot by a 22. So they're all fixing to die as far as I'm concerned. If I can get spray in there, we'll see how this goes. It's pretty cool out this morning. I thought they might have been, but cool enough not to mess with me, but golly, I hadn't been stung by a wasp in a few years, but that right there, I hate yellow jackets. Hate's a strong word, but man. So we're gonna soak them down the best we can. I don't know what angle to get in there. They're back, so they're back in this tube right back in here is where they are. And it must be a big nest of them because I really wasn't even that close to them, and they came out and got me pretty good. So we're gonna see here. That's from one angle. I'm gonna come around and get him from another angle. I forgot about I forgot about you guys for a minute. I'm too busy fighting wasp off. There's a bunch of them in there. I'm just gonna soak that down pretty good because they lit me up. About out of spray. Maybe that got him. Shoo! I wasn't needing that this morning, but still hurts. You know, bit me right there on the thumb. You can kind of see it right there. I guess stung, not bit. But anyway, maybe we can proceed. This tractor is about out of fuel, so we're going to have to run and get fuel. And I would imagine we'll have a flat tire or two. That one's up. That one's up. And probably need to squirt it with some grease. I usually have a flat over here, I think. Yeah, this one's flat. But I gotta watch for wasp in this thing. Tell you what, got serious in a hurry. Okay, see if we can get hooked up and go from there. Maybe we got them knocked back enough we can at least do our job. Take this and leave it laying around. So, all right, we'll get hooked up. See you in a minute. All right. You know, if those wasps were not quite as militant, and they would be like, hey, we're living here, be careful of us, and not just go right for the F-15 strike, maybe I could let them live. But holy smokes, my thumb is swelling. You can see it's swelling up there. It's getting tight feeling right there. I mean, he hit me with all he had. That's gonna swell up. Anyway, all right, we'll move on. We got the disc hooked up. Of course, we got a flat. We don't have any fuel, and the DEF is about out. So, it always takes an hour to get going. We got things to do. Now, while I was moving this disc, there's still wasps flying around. There's one right there. I don't know if you can see him. He's flying around that. We're gonna have to get him, but I'm out of juice on this one. This can's empty. We'll have to see if we got another can. What's up, Drake? I don't know if I got another can or not, but if we do, that guy's life's in danger. We'll see. Oh, yes. What are we sitting at? 101 in here. So we want 99 to 100. I think this decreases the temp. We'll decrease that a little bit. But here we go. We got some more juice here. So if that dude will land where I can see him, I'm gonna give him a soaking. Whew, my thumb hurts. All right, so we got a flat here. And I don't know, that one will probably put a little air in. So, see if their compressor, yeah, it's been unplugged, so, or it's on off. I don't know why it's on off. We got wasp fighting to do anyway. If we can find that guy. I don't see him right off. So, all right. We've got to get some diesel. So I'll have to run to town, take the son's pickup to town and get some diesel and come back, fuel it up. I might make the first round. I'll probably make the first round with what we have on here because Tug wants to come down and run the disc today. So if I can make the first round, not that he couldn't, he could, but I'll make the first round and then I'll run and get diesel after that. So we're gonna put some air in there and get started. We got a little fuel. We're gonna go make the first round. The battery on my phone's just about dead, so I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of this, then I'm going to have to go plug my phone in while I disc out here. It's a little 5-acre field we want to disc up. So that's what we're going to do. It's nice and cool out today. We're going to turn the AC up and I'll turn the radio on here in a minute and we'll get the first round made and go from there. Disking pretty good. I just more or less want to knock it down. So we've got pretty decent moisture. We got some rain not long ago. And probably going to get some more tonight. It's doing all right. We've got this patch out here. The disc. So tractor's parked and I just parked it. You guys probably can't see it, but it's fixing to start raining, which is fine with me. We could use it. It's gonna just scan this little field we got finished with for you. And then I've got other things to go do up at the house. It's gonna rain this afternoon. I need to mow down here, but it's gonna rain this afternoon, so hopefully I'll get probably some honeydews inside the house. So that's what we got disc, that lighter colored stuff. Just kind of knocked it down. And might disc it again late August and then get volunteer rye on it. Or maybe just let it, I don't know, we'll see. Play it by ear. But that's probably gonna wrap this video up for the day. We rode in the G-Wagon. Disc, got stung by a wasp. Eventful morning. All right, you guys, thanks for watching. Have a blessed day, everybody.